Hey everybody, this is Jody Fisher from Jody Fisher Coaching. I'll take out my glasses here. I have like this amazing, my face is all lit up. It's called the sun. I'm outside today. I'm actually in the car. I'm driving to run and do some errands, and I was thinking over a few things, you know, how thoughts sort of collide all together in your brain and you think, whoa, like I'm not sure why I just thought that, but I like to share anyways. Hey Valerie, hey Stephanie. So I wanted to talk to you today about, well, ask you the question, do you measure? And that's a pretty broad question. I do have to, for my friends who might hear that said in another way, if you're from the South, you know, do you measure? That's how my mom says it, measure. So I like that. Every once in a while I like to just say it the way she says it. Sorry if it's a little bit bouncy here, and let me know if you can't hear me too, because I don't normally go live in the car. I'm like trying to figure out how to hold it without shaking all over the place. So do you measure? And this comes from, I've just been on a virtual convention this week, and my coach said, you know, we need to write out 25 things that we've accomplished in our business, and it's not always just numbers that we've accomplished. There are feelings, there are improvements we make that are not always based on numbers. And this got me thinking also today. I've been following Hurricane Irma, and I thought, well, they really do measure things. They talk about what's going on with the hurricane. They talk about, you know, like how high the winds are, not like it's 80-ish miles per hour. No, they know down to the number what's going on and how high water's getting, and that's very specific. And then I thought also occurring today, I was taking measurements for a new program I'm starting, and I thought, well, that's pretty specific. And then I thought in general about our life, how many times do you talk to someone and you say, hey, what's going on? Like, what have you done? And they're like, oh, nothing. It's just sort of the same. And there's something about that just gets me. It's like, it's not the same. Like, something's had to have changed, right? So I take measurements when I work out to see over the course of 3 months, like, is what I'm doing creating a result? So that I know for myself that I'm not wasting my time, right? And I would say, like, you could say that you take your measurements because of how you fit in your clothes, right? If you've been, let's say, in a size 10 for the last 5 years, you can say you're a size 10, but can you? I mean, because you can sit in a size pair of 10 of jeans. I've done this where sometimes you put them on and it's the beginning of September and there's a little bit extra at the waist. I'm reaching down to my waist here. There's a little bit extra at the waist, right? And then there's other times, like maybe by December, or okay, maybe before Thanksgiving, I've been working really hard, and before the binge of holiday season starts, maybe they're loose. Maybe they're actually saggy in my butt, but I don't know. I'm still wearing a 10, right? So that's not really an accurate form of measurement. And like, you wouldn't tell someone you have 3-ish kids. That's not accurate. Use accurate numbers. And I think when we go through life, we really do need to size ourselves up every once in a while. Hey Dorothy, how are you doing? So every once in a while, we do need to take a measurement of our life. We need to make sure that what we're doing every day is getting us somewhere. Or I guess my question is, then what are you doing day to day, right? So I feel like you have to have a purpose, and you have to drive forward towards something. I hope that's not making anyone car sick. Making anyone car sick there? Okay, I'll turn this way. Hey Dina. So I think as far as coming to the question of do you measure is every once in a while, just take a moment and write down, what have you done? How far have you come? Where are you going? And is what you're doing getting you there? Because you really don't want to waste your time. We really don't know how much time we have. So spend the time doing the things that are important, that are going to get results that matter. Don't waste your time on stuff that's just going to leave you in a size 10-ish, or that's going to give you 4-ish kids. I mean, you need to know how many kids you have. And I will say this, so here's another example. I don't mean to use like size jeans all the time, but cooking. Okay, I am terrible with this. My husband will try to recreate cooking, which was very important. We just lived like 7 months apart. And all of a sudden he is cooking all his food, and he's like, well, what do you put in this? And I'm like, just put like this much in there. That's not helping because I'm not measuring, right? And then if I just told him put a handful, well, my hands compared to his hands, thankfully, are different sizes. I don't have his big man hands. So you really do have to think about when it's important to measure and when it's okay to gauge, right? So take a moment in your lives, measure what's important, move forward with the things that matter, that will help you get a result you want. That's all. That's all. All right. You guys have a great day. I'm glad I didn't cut it out. We're sort of driving through the boonies now. So see you guys later. Have a wonderful Monday and go into a positive week.